Hello, Minecraft fans, and welcome back to another episode in Rivenbourne in our Elvish village. I'm just going to go down this pathway here and take us to our next project. I told you about it last episode. That's right, we're breaking ground on the spooky closed library with a dark secret and a secret room. That being said, I want to do the outside like a tower here. Right up here, and that'll be the only part that you can see from the outside, and the rest we'll just delve right back in here and make kind of take up whatever space we want without popping out of the other side of the mountain and turn it into a library. So let's start with the outside, which I want to do with stone bricks and mossy stone bricks mostly, and just get started with a basic outline. I want it to be a tower, sort of cylindrical. So let's start with the basic cylinder design. And how far out do you think it should go? There, the most basic sort of octagon cut off. And now I can change it a little if I don't like that. But going on up, I think that'll be fine. And that'll give me a chance to do some windows in here. And way up here, we'll switch to dark oak for a hot minute before we put a pink top on it and call that the top of our tower. So maybe 2 layers of dark oak and maybe a little bit of a taper. Something like this could work. And some of the roof here. Probably start up here. There you go. Nah, I don't like it. I'm gonna make the base of the pink portion bigger. If I can figure out how to get up there without wasting all my blocks. Let's do this part out to here. A little corner like that. And what the hell. Make it real pointy. It is, of course, a tower. Alright, that's the general look from the ground. Not tall and impressive, but of course that's not what I wanted. It's mostly hidden underground. It's not supposed to look like much from the outside. And it really doesn't. Looking at it, I might want the roof to come out even further. I don't really like how the dark oak extends further than the pink wool does. So let's go to work on making it look sort of ancient and forgotten. Now, I didn't want to use this cracked bricks, mostly because I thought, well, the elves, when they build something, it lasts forever. It doesn't crack. So, as cool as that would look in like maybe a ruins from an ancient era, as far as an elf village goes, they just don't get cracks in their buildings. Nothing falls down or starts to crumble. They get cobwebs and they get moss, that's for sure. And we're going to do a lot of that, but they don't get cracks. Now I like the idea that this window on this side opens up right into a tree and nobody even cares. So I'm going to put it right here. And I'm not going to move these leaves. These torches, although forgotten long ago, have never stopped burning. So keep the stone going around, finish the entire tower interior down to here, but below that, it opens up into the main building. And by opens up, I mean we gotta dig out all this area. So I'll get started on that. Alright, here's what I got for design. We have sort of a diagonal entrance to a central area, maybe right about here. How big is this? Whoops. Maybe not much of a center, but it'd be the most open space that this whole place even has. Because I want it to be very claustrophobic in here. Alright, main diagonal complete. And it might look kind of small, but you won't be able to see all the way to the other side. There will be books in the way. And more than that, I decided it's not a fortress under here, it's just one building. It just has one purpose, to hold books. So it didn't need to be huge. But I will work on the next diagonals, and I'm thinking maybe they'll be smaller than this. Alright, so there we go. symmetric in a few dimensions, not entirely, but not too bad. And of course here we have our mossy entrance with our tower, and over here we have, well, nothing. I wonder if maybe this is where the secret room will be. Something that kind of swings around, or maybe some pistons pull some blocks away. But for now, can we just come out here and look at how good those end rods look in our build now? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I've been to the end, as you've seen, and brought back end rods to finish off these exteriors here. Okay, so what I'm doing now is the best part of this whole thing. I'm placing dirt where I think bookcases should go and where they will eventually go. And I'm using dirt because, of course, maybe you've already realized, I don't have a Silk Touch axe. And as much as I would love to be banging away at these bookshelves with my Silk Touch pickaxe for hours, I just don't really have the constitution. So instead, I'm going to be placing it all with dirt first, and to make sure that I have them kind of where I want, that it's not too easy to get around in, and that I have a lot of chances to sort of mislead the would-be adventurer and anybody exploring this place, which, you know, might just be me, but I want to make it difficult for myself also. Okay, this is madness. Imagine these are all books. I can barely even find my own way around in here. We have so many twisting paths and just crazy structures that I could choose 100 different places to put our secret lever that leads to the extra room. Or maybe a pressure plate. What I'd really like is if you could pick a book off of the shelf and it just woof, opened, probably turn into stairs and lead to a cavern underneath the library that has some kind of dark ritual prepared, something that the elves used to know how to do, but realized was dark magic long ago. And that is what our hero discovers when he's here and starts him on his quest, or her. Very exciting. Let me change all these to books, all of this to stone bricks, and the same with all the ceilings to stone bricks. Why did the elves build something so crazy? So different? Well, it didn't start off this way. Somebody just put some books in the middle of the floor, didn't feel like picking them up. Somebody else came and stacked their books on top. And gradually, it became more of an issue, and fewer elves wanted to deal with it. And this is what they wound up with. Okay, is your mind already starting to turn to jello, like mine is? If I never find my way out of this place, it's a good spot to die. They're magic bookcases. Huh, I knew I'd be finding these. I'm going to be seeing spots where I missed the ceiling from forever. I don't think I'm ever going to be done. Look at this. And also right here. Nope. Stringify. Here. Much better. I think that's enough for the cobwebs, although I have no idea. Don't think I have this all planned out. I have no idea where I am. I think this is how you get out. It's looking about right. Nope. I am literally just as lost as a character in Minecraft would be. I built this place. How can I not find the way out? And then the real way to show something has been boarded up and you're not supposed to enter. Spruce door. Let's slap that on there. Yeah, that's right. That's like enter if you dare. And then you go in and it looks like this. Yes, I love this. Look at that. Do not enter. Oh, it's great with the trees here. Just peek through the window, you can just barely see it. Oh, look at that. A cobweb, a torch, and books. So many books. All right. This build is one of my favorites. Now let's go through here and decide where would be a good spot for the hidden I think it's going to be a staircase. And what I want is for 2 blocks to be pulled apart in 2 directions by pistons. I think that would be a really cool entrance. Like this, for instance. Here we go. I have a piston behind here and a piston behind here, and these open up and you can go down. Oh, I love that. But is this hard enough to find? I mean, this whole place is hard enough to find. I'm lost again. Yes, I think this way is pretty good. And around, down through here. And let's just make it right here. I think that's a good spot for it. Seems like the obvious way to go, but it's not. And we got a cobweb there. This is where the door is going to go. Let's break it. Piston will go here. And a piston will go here. And sticky piston. And it'll pull it back. Oh, we should pull the bookshelves back, of course. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Alright, I've got my red shulker box. That means I'm going to mess around with redstone. That's right, you get to see me try all kinds of things, and maybe some of it'll work. But what are the chances of that? Not good, I don't think. Let's start by what I want it to look like once all the redstone bits work exactly as they should. There we go. Alright, that's how it's going to look. And, you know, we'll have to improve that. But it's going to be covered up by a bookcase here, bookcase there, and pistons there and there, sticky pistons. So let's clear out the space behind it, because I think something about being able to see what you're doing is essential. Let's see, if I have a sticky piston here, and here, then I should be able to run a redstone line into them, or into a block next to them, this block probably. Yeah, no reason not to. Let me put my bookcases in. Bookcase here, and here. They'll go swoosh and swoop, and it should work anytime I power. Oh, well, that's kind of gonna get in the way. I'm gonna have to go up instead of down, so that I can go over this doorway that I've created. And along the top here, to wrap around over here and hit that other piston, which is gonna be lower. So I actually have to drop it down, which I can probably do here. Yes, looks okay. And now let's see what I need to do. Alright, let's give it a test here. And just go up here. Put some redstone dust here and here, and here and here and here. Let's do that. Bookcase doorway. No bookcase doorway. So the trick is, where do we want the lever? Or actually, we probably want a button. And actually, if I put it there, shoot, this is too easy. This isn't even going to be fun. You won't even watch me completely lose it. I just put a button there. Ah, the torch. Stupid torch. Who told you to be there? Well, we have a problem here. Buttons don't just reverse the signal, and pistons don't just stay extended. So I need a redstone torch. And I need some kind of signal invert. This is getting close to quickly beyond my skill. Put some stone here. Run the redstone line over it. Redstone, 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 like that. And down here again, like that. And then I put a torch here. Ooh, yeah, oops. Oh, because it's on the, dang it. Oh, hey, you know what? I know how to fix that. Watch this. I'll get on this side this time. There. Did you see me try to commit suicide by library book? And alright, we're getting close. We're getting close to a solution here. Don't give up on me now. I know I'm not good at this, but I'm not good at this. That's all I got. So why don't I do just a spirally thing? I know there's some fancy way to do it with observers, but Do I look like I'm ready for fancy redstone solutions? I don't think so. What do you think? There you go. That only works on one of them. How is that possible? Oh my gosh, now it works on both. Okay, this one's being, what do they call it? Quasi-powered. I knew I have to learn what that meant at some point. Put a block right here. And as the sun sets, we can test this out. Alright, still didn't work. Why not? When this block unpowers, forgive me, but when this block unpowers, this piston should unpower. I guess nothing's causing an update still. And that repeater ought to, yes, not be messed up by the redstone torch, and then we turn the torch off. Both pistons should go off, and that still has not happened. Let's just try doing another repeater. I don't want it to be too slow, but if it works, it works. Who am I to really complain? Put redstone dust on top of that. Come down here and put redstone dust on top of that. That extends the piston just like we want, and we push the button. And it retracts, thank goodness. See, it's a little slow, but that's cool. That adds, I think. Probably adds to the whole experience, but that doesn't make it easy to go through. So let's see if I can get through. Run through, and it closes, and you do this. No button on this side anymore. And you do this. Alright, now tell me that isn't just so cool. Okay, I'm not going to stress out about this too much, but I think this job calls for comparators. Alright, I tried a bunch of things that don't work. Clearly, I need to learn more about, I don't know, electrical engineering and redstone in general. I need something that turns off right away, but takes a while to turn back on. And so, until I learn what that is and how to do that, I am, up a creek. So I'm going to call this good the way I had it, which I like, 2 ticks here, and close it up and revisit it some other time once I know how to do that. And I'm gonna have to leave it at that, folks. We'll do the secret room another time. For now, we've got a secret entrance, and that is good enough. Wow. Man, I wish there's some way I can make it more hidden. And again, that might just take more redstoning than I know how to do. So we'll revisit this. Definitely it is not done, but doesn't this place look nice? Ah, I still need to finish that. You know what? I'm going to do that right now. I do not like the way that looks, and I am going to have to fix it. Thank you folks for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing what we could build. I know I enjoyed making it. I had a heck of a time. And be sure to tune in next time for the next episode here in our very own world of Rivenbourne.